Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. What is asked of starting pitchers is way different than it was in the past when we see like a Nolan Ryan throw 200 plus pitch starts, complete games, striking out 17, 18 batters. Now, if a pitcher reaches 100 pitches, questions are asked if they're overworked. Well, starting pitchers are still important in baseball, and The Athletic attempted to name the best starters for the 2023 season. Since Athletic is under behind a paywall, I'm not going to share the article, but we'll get into um, how they did it and their top pitchers for 2023. So basically, it mentions there was a 20-man panel of MLB insiders that filled out a survey featuring 81 pitchers. List included the top 60 in Fangraphs version of wins above replacement 2022, plus a collection of 21 others we thought merited consideration. Tweaked the formula. We added several highly touted pitchers with missed times with injuries in recent years. For each player, the panelists provided a scouting grade from a number one pitcher to a number five. Present day grade on these pitchers, who they are right now. If your respondent wanted to note the pitcher could one day become a number one, the grade included an asterisk. Grading system straightforward. Number one grade nets 5 points. Number two 4. Number three 3. Number four 2. Number five 1. Asterisk adds half a point to the score. We culled the list down to a top 50 split into 5 tiers. I'll go over the first 3 and I'll quickly name 4 and 5 at the end. So tier 1 was the unanimous number ones, and there was just one guy to make it. And he's 40 years old. That is Justin Verlander, the new member of the New York Mets. The guy basically missed 2 straight seasons, came back for the Astros last year, and won the AL Cy Young with a 1.75 ERA. How will he do in his first turn out in the National League? Of course, National League and American League are pretty much the same rules now, but part of an old pitching starting staff for the Mets that they're going to rely on quite a bit. Tier 2 are the aces. So the pitchers you could trust all regular season and again into October. So 7 more pitchers in this tier. Two-way tie behind Verlander, Corbin Burnes, and Garrett Cole. I do think Garrett Cole is still a great pitcher, although he wouldn't be in my top 3, but Corbin Burnes, former NL Cy Young winner. We got Sandy Alcantara, the most recent NL Cy Young winner. Max Scherzer, 38 years old, part of that top 2 of the Mets starting rotation, combined 78 years old. Shohei Ohtani, would he be even higher if he was only asked to pitch? Jacob deGrom, you would have to believe, would be higher if he were able to stay healthy, but that hasn't been the case. Aaron Nola, who I haven't done predictions, but I think I'm actually going to lean towards him to win the NL Cy Young this season. And then tier 3 consists of 9 pitchers. So the Athletics considers this tier the men who might one day call themselves aces. We got Zach Wheeler, Spencer Strider. What a rookie season was for Strider, finishing as the runner-up for NL Rookie of the Year. Max Fried was an NL Cy Young finalist. Shane McClanahan started the year ridiculously good. Didn't end it quite at that rate, but still was one of the best pitchers in the game. Carlos Rodon, unfortunately, already starting the year on the IL for the Yankees. Luis Castillo helping lead the Mariners to their first taste of postseason in 2 decades. And Julio Urias, definitely one of the Dodgers' top pitchers, probably is their top pitcher. He is on here. Oh, and can't see one guy. Zach Gallen, what an awesome year it was for Gallen. Had that incredible stretch of scoreless innings, I believe in around August last season. Definite ace for the Diamondbacks, and I could see him rising up this list. So those are the 17 pitchers who were in either of the first 3 tiers. I'll quickly go over tiers 4 and tiers 5. So tier 4 were number 2 and number 3s. Those with lower ceilings but still elevated floors. Should be noted, these guys are awesome at baseball. Tier 5, they're just guys. Everyone else or in the parlance of the scouting world, just a guy. So tier 4 consists of Shane, so I'll go name them in order. 18th, Shane Bieber. 19th, Dylan Cease. That seems a little low. I would think he should be in the top 3 tiers. Tied for 20th, Clayton Kershaw and Alek Manoah, another very good pitcher. 22nd, Yu Darvish. 23rd, Kevin Gausman. 24th, Framber Valdez. 25th, Logan Webb. Tied for 26th, Tyler Glasnow, a man who just can't stay healthy, and Joe Musgrove. 28th, Tristan McKenzie. 29th, Logan Gilbert. Tied for 30th, George Kirby and Kyle Wright. 32nd, Christian Javier. 33rd, Luis Garcia. Tier 5, Nestor Cortez seems low to me. Another guy who's been awesome the past 2 seasons. He's 34th. Tied for 35th, Pablo Lopez and Drew Rasmussen. 37th, Hunter Green. Man, I hope he puts it together this season. Man with the incredible heater. 38th, Robbie Ray. Looking to bounce back. Decent 2022, but was 2021 AL Cy Young. Tied for 39th, Jesus Luzardo and Lance McCullers. 41st, Lucas Giolito, another guy who needs a bounce back season. Tied for 42nd, Chris Bassett and Jack Flaherty. Flaherty just hasn't stayed healthy. Patrick Sandoval also tied for 42nd. 45th, Blake Snell. 46th, Chris Sale. That could end up being too low or too high. Let's see how he does. 47th, Tony Gonsolin. I never understand why he's ranked so low on some of these things. He doesn't go long in his outings, but just puts up excellent results. 48th, Brady Singer. Tied for 49th, Tyler Anderson, Charlie Morton, Freddie Peralta. Honorable mentions, they mentioned Reed Detmers, Marcus Stroman, Jose Berrios. Man, he needs a bounce back even more so than some of the guys I mentioned earlier. And Adam Wainwright. So there you have it. The Athletics starting pitching tiers for the 2023 season. What do you agree with? Do you think Justin Verlander is a definite best pitcher in baseball? Who was a tier too low, a tier too high? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications.